Alright, so here's how you do unicycle MDS. It's my favorite MDS, even though my favorite item to use for item MDS, even though it's slightly slower, but um, it's the easiest, or it's the fastest one that's not RNG based. 2-2's a little bit easier, but it's RNG, so I don't like it. Um, yeah, anyway, so the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to do a little camera manipulation. And so you start by overflowing something, and then you run into the Mad Dummy trigger, you close the text, you scroll the screen all the way down, you turn back around, you line yourself up with the bottom of the dummy. Then you want to quickly eat the punch card and one half of the, or drop the punch card and eat one half of the bicycle, and you have to do that before the text goes up. So fast, that would look like this. Run into the trigger, close the text, scroll the screen down, go until you can see the bottom of the computer, and then line yourself up with the dummy, and then drop the punch card and ease the bicycle. So one more time. Go until you see the bottom of that anime case, line yourself up with the dummy, drop the punch card, eat the one half of the bicycle. Okay, so next you want to move down while mashing the Mad Dummy's text until you get to "It spooked them right out of their dummy." And then you want to line yourself up like this. And so the way I do that is you have a big bump, a small bump, a big bump, a small bump, and a big bump. You want to be on the second small bump, and you want Frisk's left foot to be almost completely off of it and their right foot to be almost completely on it. And then, so that's the lineup. You're just going to have to get used to that. And then you do, while still holding down, you do C, Z, Z, X, and then while still holding left, you press Z. And then as soon as you press Z, the text will start to scroll. And your goal is to press either Enter or Z as soon as the text finishes scrolling. And the way I do that is I try to time overflow inputs, because if I do overflow inputs, then I have a 2-frame window instead of a 1-frame window. So that'll look like this. And I was early there, and you can tell I was early because the text didn't close. So trying again. This is all the same as before. Same lineup. And then you press enter. Okay, that time felt late. Unfortunately, if you are late, you can't tell really without like looking at the soul pattern. But that felt really late. But we'll see if I got it. Okay, yeah, I was late. So, one more time. Uh, Wait, what am I doing? Hold on. One more time. Scroll the screen down until you see the bottom of the anime case, line up against the dummy, drop the punch card, eat half of the bicycle, walk down while mashing to "It spooked them right out of their dummy," and then line up with your visual cue, and then hold Z, start holding left, ZZX, enter, and then time overflow inputs. That felt stupid late. I guess that wasn't late. Okay, so so I guess that one was on time. It felt late, but it was on time. So I'm gonna show it off one more time. So you overflow anything in the room. You close the text box once you hit the trigger. You scroll down until you see the anime case. Line up with the dummy. Drop the punch card. Eat half the bicycle. Mash until you do "It spooked them right out of their dummy." Line yourself up with the pixel. Press C, hold left, ZZX, enter, and then time overflow inputs. That felt pretty good. And then obviously you just try and die as fast as possible. And I got it. So yeah, that's item MDS. This was kind of scuffed probably, but it's fine.